You guys have heard it. Why is the Dead Sea dead? Why is the Dead Sea dead? Because it gives away nothing. It doesn't release anything. It receives from the same source that the Sea of Galilee does. One of the greatest seas in all of the world, one of the places that's the most vibrant and alive. The Sea of Galilee receives from the same source from the Jordan River that the Dead Sea receives from the same source, but never gives away, so it's dead. The Sea of Galilee's alive and well because not only does it receive from the source, but then it also gives away. So never come just to consume, to say, oh, just what can you do for me today? No, God, what would you like to do through me? What would you like to do for someone else today? And haven't you noticed in the middle of that helps you do a little bit better too, right? Have you noticed that even in the middle of your pain and your suffering and all of that, I know you have moments, but I know in the middle of pain and suffering, one of the greatest things you do is to go ahead and reach out to someone else that is with you, that is also maybe suffering or going through something, and listen to them. Let them be selfish for a little bit. Let them tell their story, right? That's how we remain alive, really, truly alive in Christ, is allowing ourselves to be so much more than just a consumer of what God can do in me. The mentality of it's all about what God can do in me and how I felt him and how I felt his presence and the next story that I have to tell of what God did for me and what God did for me and what God did for me. No, what's God doing for you? What's he doing for someone else? Those are the stories that we really want to hear. Yeah, I'm so glad what God has done from you and how he's been faithful. I want to hear that story too. But how is he being faithful to others and how are you getting to be a part of it just in the simple everyday ways, right? That's how we stay alive in Christ.